Use this little inside line once again. Oh man, chaos and carnage. Alright guys, back within MX vs ATV All Out. We are 33% of the way through the 2020 AMA Pro Motocross Championship Series here on the channel. As of right now, I've been killing it. I have been crushing it in these motos. Even doing head starts, I've pretty much been winning every single race. I've had some goon moments. I think I got like 8th in the one round. Yeah, High Point National Moto 2, I got 8th, and I started off the series with a 2nd place. So other than that, I have won every single race, even doing head start challenges and stuff like that in the 2nd motos. So here today, we are going to be doing head starts in both motos. I'm going to start off the first moto with a 30-second head start, and then in the 2nd moto, I'll do some math things and figure out what a good head start would be for that race. I'll probably use like the difference between the 30 seconds that I made up and the lead I have on the AI, add those two together, blah, 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 blah. One of you guys actually said I should do a crash penalty, and I agree. So let's do a crash penalty as well. This is one of those games where if you're in the flow, you are flying. You can definitely check out from the AI, but if you're crashing and stopping for any reason, that costs you a ton of time, and you lose time pretty quick in this game. Like, the AI can catch up like that. I think I'm gonna do a 5-second crash penalty just to see how that plays out. I will use the timer to give myself a crash penalty. That's enough babbling. You guys are here to see the gameplay, so let's get into the action. Alright, so getting into some qualifying action here at good old Thunder Valley, baby. Let's go. I don't even know if I'm going to run all of qualifying, but I do want to try and figure out the track, find some fast lines. You guys already know the deal. Up past the Thunder Valley sign, we have this long downhill. We can like double into that corner. Bike setup seems to be working. That downhill there, it didn't even phase me. That uphill though, holy. Even the AI were going quicker than me. Question of the video, guys, while you are watching some qualifying action here, let me know in the comments below. Do you guys have any like favorite riders that are underrated? Someone that isn't necessarily a top dog but has potential, just maybe doesn't have the same opportunities as the top guys. And yeah, who would that be? Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys have any under the radar favorites? Let me know in the comments below. While you are down there, if you guys are new around here, click that subscribe button, join the Goon Army. Join me on the road to 21,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can get some like love on this video. Go down there, smash that thumbs up button for me. All of the support is greatly appreciated. And if you guys do want to follow me on any other platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm now on TikTok, guys. Or the vlog channel, whatever it may be, all of those links are down below in the description. And like I said, all of the support is greatly appreciated. Let's double into this corner. That was actually even smoother this lap. That's unreal. That is a fast line. Probably hit, I think I figured out the line I need to hit, like a tire tap in there in the middle of that sand section, and I should be golden to make it through that uphill with ease. So let's go on to moto number 1 here at Thunder Valley, guys. I'm gonna let these guys go. 30-second head start challenge here, and there was a pile up. Those guys just ate it going into that first corner. That was gnarly. Let's go. 30 seconds down from, actually like 35 seconds down from the leader right now. So I have my work cut out for me. This track, I don't think I have that much of an advantage over the AI, especially when compared to like Southwick. Southwick, I seem to be flying compared to these guys. So I'm just gonna click through these laps, see if I can catch up to the back of the field and make something happen. I think I definitely have a few fast lines. Like that line there is pretty quick. I don't think the AI are really hitting that line. And figuring out this rhythm through the sand, that is key. Keeping a flow up through there. Other than that, man, this track is just fast paced, wide open. There are some rough sections, but you are just flying for the most part. Through here, it does tighten up a little bit, and you gotta be smart with this single Don't want to send it too far because you need the drive for that triple, but already looking for some smooth lines here on lap number 1. So that has me worried about the end of this race. It is going to be rough and gnarly. Rough and rutted here at Thunder Valley. That's all I gotta say. And I'm gonna try and stay on the gas. Wonder if you could triple that. Could you triple that if you railed? I think you probably could. Keep it on the track. Don't end up going down. No goon moments here today. Alright, no goon moments. That double, I think that's the first time I've ever actually landed it without going off track, and then I sent the jump before the finish line there. That was an OJ if I have ever seen one. So on to lap number 2 in 28 seconds down from the leader right now. That is a pretty decent gap. Like, I definitely have a lot of work and a lot of time to make up if I want this to happen. It's not over till it's over. But I feel like I am not gaining any time on these guys. That's like, what, 5 seconds a lap? So I don't know if it is going to be possible, especially going off track there. Is that foreshadowing for the goon moments to start happening, man? I got to slow things down a little bit. Slow and steady wins the race. Smooth, consistent laps for the rest of this race. I jinxed myself. I totally jinxed myself. I think I'm just going to eliminate the crash penalty from this episode because I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think it's really needed. Like, I'm still 28 seconds behind the leaders right now, so I definitely have a lot of work left in this moto. Not a lot of time left in this moto. I think that is the main issue right now. We are coming on to lap number 3. 2:04 is my quickest lap. I feel like that's slow. I feel like that's like comparable to what the AI were running in qualifying, so I can definitely go quicker. 27 seconds down from the leader, which is really, really far. Like, that's a lot of time. So let's go. Lap number 4, 1:58, man. Improving that lap time by 6 seconds on that lap, and I'm up to the back of the field. So the passes are starting to flow. Still 17 seconds down from the leader. I think the top dog has checked out with this one, but I can focus on salvaging a decent position in these last 2 laps. I was down and defeated, but man oh man, making the comeback happen. Still a decent amount of racing left, so only time's gonna tell how this one plays out. Oh, I'm getting sketchy and squirrely, and I think I'm just trying to rush things a little bit too much here on Thunder Valley. Like, they're missing the ruts, not really getting into that flow and finding that groove. Look at them, they double through there like it's butter. No worry at all to them. AI are definitely aliens out here. Slow and steady through this section. You can actually lock up the brakes and hit this inside, right to this inside, and look at that line. That is definitely a fast line. As I'm battling with Deegan, let's see if I can get around the outside of him. I thought I was gonna bounce right out of that berm. Oh, again, getting squirrely, man. I need to take a breather and slow things down a little bit. I keep saying it, but I just keep rushing things. I think it's because time is running out and the passes are starting to happen, and I'm getting excited, man. Getting antsy. And it might end up costing me if I don't take a step back and just focus on keeping it on 2 wheels. I think that's probably best. RC is next on the list. Might actually be able to get him right here, put him behind us. On to the last lap in P6, baby. Top 5 if I can get Brett Q right here. Probably the fastest I've hit that section all race. Oh, I lost all my drive coming up that hill though. Like, all of my drive in that straightaway. All good though. Brett Q's back by. Might be able to get him right here if I can find some power on that outside. I don't know, they're on it. The AI are definitely quick here at Thunder Valley. I think that there is officially the pass on Brett Q. Preload in, into this corner and lock up the brakes. So what line do we have the AI hitting out here? They're hitting, I'm not sure, but I can't hit it, that's for sure. That's one thing I do know. Use this little inside line once again. Oh man, chaos and carnage. They say things go wrong quick, but I don't know if I ever expected things to actually go wrong that quick. Things went from 0 to 100 like that. It's crazy. I'm still in P5. Well, actually, I just made the pass for 4th, and 1st through 3rd are actually right there in front of me. The leader's 4 seconds up. We have 2nd and 3rd right here, which I'm actually going to get the pass in on them if I can get Antinap here. And the leader is right there. Like, right there. I'm not sure who it is. But man, one crash was the difference. Probably that last crash there was the difference between me winning that race and taking 2nd place. Doing a crash penalty was definitely something I was thinking about doing, but I don't know if it was needed there in that race. Like, that felt like a pretty fair challenge. If I went ahead and actually penalized myself even more when I crashed, I would have been back there in like 18th place, man. I guess that is part of the challenge though, like trying to eliminate your crashes so that you don't end up having to deal with the crash penalty. If you're crashing left, right, and center, I think maybe you deserve to finish in 15th place, am I right? So moto number 2, do I do the same thing? 30-second head start challenge, but this time let's switch it up. Crash penalty in effect. If I end up going down, I will do the crash penalty. I'll keep an eye on that timer and actually penalize myself. And then this can be like the test episode. I didn't do it there in the first moto, so we can compare the results here to the second moto and see if it is worth it to do the crash penalty. Oh, I clicked the reset button, but let's go. 30 seconds on that clock. I have a comeback to make happen. So let's not go down, make no mistakes, and let's check out with this race. On to lap number 2, and actually sitting in about the same position that I was in at the start of lap number 2 in the first moto there. 28 seconds down, man. 28 seconds behind the leader. 4 full laps left. And a dream of getting that win. So let's make it happen. That's the 2nd time I've gotten squirrely in that corner. Foreshadowing for a mistake. A crash coming into play in that corner. Maybe, man. Get a little too squirrely. And I have to try and slow things down. I've said that a lot throughout this episode, but I just feel like I'm like going a little too fast for some of these sections, like through here. Could have probably got a little bit of a smoother line if I just slow things down a little bit. Last lap, I actually managed to hit that rhythm that the AI are hitting, and man, it seems tough. Like, I don't know, I can't do it consistently. They're hitting it like butter. I'm out here struggling every time. It's like I'm eating a jawbreaker while they're biting into like an apple in the field. For the most part too, the AI are actually different on every single track. Some tracks they're fast on, some tracks they're slow on, and other tracks they're gods, you know? It's all depends on the track. You see it in every game, like even, I'm off track. Keeping it on 2 wheels. But even in like Supercross 3, certain tracks the AI are way quicker than they are on other tracks. So that's why when you're doing like a head start challenge series like this, it's hard to set like a standard head start that you're going to be doing throughout the series, just because every track is different. You could say set a 30-second head start challenge for one track and it's a walk in the park, and then go to the next round and it is nearly impossible to make it happen. So it all depends on the track. There are so many things that come into play, like literally just a certain section can make it or break it for you. You can gain a ton of time on the AI just hitting certain sections different from them. So if you have a track where you can hit a lot of sections quicker than the AI, you are going to be flying when compared to them. Or you get a track like this where it is pretty tricky to actually hit some different lines and kind of switch up your flow from the AI flow. So it truly comes down to like raw speed, and you have to be trying to make up time just by going faster while hitting the exact same lines as your competitors, right? So it's not easy. It's not like you can just hop in and be like, all right, every video I'm gonna do a 30-second head start challenge and we are going to win every single time. You just can't guarantee it. The AI are wilding on each and every track. You never know what to expect. You just don't. You could have a perfect race going and all of a sudden one of them decides to just turn into you. And that is it. Race over. You are sleeping in the banners. Up to the back of the field here though, at the end of lap 3, going on to lap number 4 here after we hit this sand sweeper. I wouldn't even call it a sand sweeper. It's, yeah, none of that even exists in that section. Passes are happening left, right, and center. That's what I'm talking about. Easy passes, already up to 9 just through that one section. 159.42 is my quickest lap. Not as quick as moto number 1, but still quicker than what the AI are putting out. So that is all I need. Even though those first passes happened pretty quick, and there I just moved myself into 6th place, the leader is still 13 seconds up. Even with one full lap remaining, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one done. Like, that's a decent amount of time to try and make up on the leader of the race. Now, something tells me all of a sudden I'm just going to be up there battling with the leader. I'm in 6th, so if I just take a look, it looks like I can see 4 guys, so that would be up to 2nd. The leader does have a little bit of a gap. He's got a little bit of a lead. I am making my way into the top 5 here though. Top 4. Alex Nagy, the man of moto number 1, the winner. He is next on the list, so maybe I can get him right here. We are on to the last lap, so time is running out. I got a killer drive coming up through that section and then just lost all momentum. The drag seems to be pretty gnarly in that section, so gotta be careful with that. Get through this section, P3. Oh man, Nagy getting on by. I lost all of my flow in that section. That's a-okay though. A-okay. Down through here, I think I definitely have a little bit of an advantage sending it into this corner, but then through here, I would not be surprised if I get past. Look at that. Look at how fast he's going. I can't compete. Sections like that make the head start challenge tough. The AI are actually quicker than I am in that section, and that's just facts. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, I'll just sit here, man. I will just sit here. Crash penalty coming into play. That is an L. I don't think I was actually going to get up and pass the leader anyways, so keep it interesting, spice things up a little bit, and maybe lose some points, tighten up that points chase going on into the next round. I was doing so good. I had such a good race going too. I was actually thinking about it. I was like, man, activate that crash penalty and then don't even crash. That's what I like to see. Next thing you know, I'm sleeping on the ground. Still in 6th while battling for like 5th. If I can get up and pass Nagy and Enknap, that'll be 3rd, but the race is over. Oh, and the reset, man. I'll take the L. I will take the big old L. Chisholm, go on by, man. You deserve it. And yeah, let's just crawl our way to the finish line as things fall apart here on the last lap. Things always go wrong when you least expect it. I came onto that last lap. I saw the leader, set my sights on him. I was like, W season, baby. Let's go get that win. And next thing you know, things just go boom down the drain. That is it. That is all. That's where I'm ending this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.